Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our part 89 of our Let's Play Tera for the PlayStation 4. So, in the last video we pretty much got stuck giving the runaround with our Reaper, so we're going to go back to playing as our main girl here, Marissa, or as some people call him, or call her, Maurice, because I decided to combine both names. Like in Overwatch I named, there was a character called Sorissa, so I just took the S-O-O-A and replaced it with M-O. Okay, so here we are. I believe this was actually in a specific time that I actually played this. Yeah, I'm speaking from outside the video, making commentary outside the video. Shocking. But yeah, I was kind of figuring out why I couldn't figure out, I couldn't get into the dungeon, but there was this specific catch to it, and I believe it has to do with our, as you can see, our armor score there is 464. I believe there are some dungeons out there that will only let you go through with a specific armor level or item armor level, and since mine is too low, I can't really do anything about it. And all of ours is from the Fram Rex set, so I haven't had any time to deal or actually to upgrade it. No bracelets still, shocking, because those things are hard to get. And pretty much everything's still here, so we are pretty much kind of wondering how to figure out how to get in there in the first place. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure. At this point I was kind of figuring out what can I do, what could I do to upgrade it, because I am not gonna lie, things certainly have changed since what's it called? Since I last played this. Now do note, I have been playing it secretly off on the side, but a lot of things has changed, and I'll explain it once I make the current video. But for right now, you're kind of like stuck just watching the past video because I didn't want to completely leave you guys high and dry. And also it's about 12:46 in the morning. Oh, it's 12:45. I was actually 1 minute off. But yeah, sorry for the poor quality of the mic, because for one thing, my original controller kind of died out, and my dad had actually got me 2 new controllers for me for last Christmas, so I actually have the ability to play and walk straight again. And recording's a bit of iffy because I don't have my main controller to figure out how I sound outside of my actual video, because when I plug in the controller and puts everything in the more lighter volume perspective, as for the original one, that puts everything in more darker, so you could probably tell me if I'm fine, or your what's it called, voice or commentary sounds a little muzzled or sounds like crud. I'm not going to be too much of a shame, because these are actually the new controllers I have. They're pretty good for me right now, and as long as I see them that's working, I can actually do non-commentary until I get the new ones. But the new controller actually will cost me around, I'm not going to lie, it's about 99 to almost 90 bucks at my local Walmart, and then it is nuts. And that's not even including the PlayStation Plus, $88, since originally it was $66. And that's with taxes included. So yeah, I'm still playing Tera. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do to equip on there to make my item level go up slightly. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do except for literally taking the item and upgrading it. But the thing is, that method has no longer been applied anymore. It has changed. So the reason why it has changed is because all the items that you get to equip, other than the angler whiskers, that stayed the same. But other than the other items like the armor and rings and stuff like that, they no longer apply anymore since it has changed now. Like I said, I will explain it in the next video. You're gonna hear a certain change of commentary once it hits the 9-minute mark and goes over to the rest of the minutes, because that's when my original controller, this one right here is just from the new one, and you can tell a real big difference. But I'm not gonna worry about that. Some of the items that are in this list are no longer able to be used, and it's a shame because now we can't use them, but we can use them for something else. And like I said, I'll explain it. And funny enough is, once you get your armor up to a certain point, because I recorded this part first, and the next part I did record it later, but this is after I got my armor level up a little bit more. And the thing is, I had a cutscene and I skipped the cutscene, so I managed to go back and play the cutscene so that way you guys can see it and hear it and be able to go ooh and ah and ee and ooh. But yeah, I didn't want to leave you guys like high and blind and dry. So pretty much a lot has changed. So, and you're probably wondering, what do you mean by a lot has changed? Well, now we no longer have the Firmrax armor set, because that has been demoted to Heroic Oath for some reason for the current updates. And believe it or not, I believe now we are toting around Kaya gear. Let's switch around. So yeah, we're and our character roster list here is no longer showing 2, it is in fact showing 3 pages. So, and all the characters you see here, they're no longer on low level, they are in fact high level. In fact, I'm gonna go back and play the actual thing right here.
Your lives finally have a purpose. Through your sacrifice, the Federation's corruption ends.
You'll never get away with this. This little game has been fun, but it ends now.
Immortal worms! You dare!
Elion, my brother. I've finally found you. Say something. Brother. What's happened to you? You dare address me as brother? After what you've done, you are dead to me.
Apparently you couldn't actually gain access to that dungeon until your armor was a little bit more up there. Mine was actually, at the last time, I think it was 445, so that was actually below the dungeon standards because everything was completely out of whack and I didn't know what I was doing. But surprisingly enough, I planned the game before I even figured out what I was doing. If that makes sense or anything. But yeah, and we stood out here, and to trigger those cutscenes, you just simply go straight towards that direction over there, and boom, there you go. Oh, sorry. If you see my character go like that, it's because my controller is suffering from stick drift, and the thing is, whenever I have my head jack doing commentary, it kind of tickles the controller's head jack slot a little too odd and weird, so it actually makes it go to the left for some reason. But the thing is, it will keep going to the left like this until you unplug the head jack set. And once you unplug the head jack set, it goes like this. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but yeah, it's something I can deal with. But as for the dungeon, I'll show you right here. This is where the dungeon is, the Guala of Lost, the Grotto of Lost Souls, and pretty much, I think this is where I got the mask. I'm not gonna lie. This is you get like the mask more. I would actually like to get the bracelet actually. Then you get the smart diet there, and then the diamonds and the etchings. I think the etchings actually would increase my attack and critical rate a little bit more, but unfortunately, it is beyond our comprehension right now. But we got 4 out of 5. That's not too bad. Now, like I said, you're gonna see us die a lot. Now, we wouldn't been able to get in this dungeon because we're at 464 right now. Our armor was actually at like literally 1 point above this level right here. So we were only going to go into this one, and maybe that's it. This one, and this one. I was pretty much stuck doing those over and over and over. So pretty much we have or allowed like two available entrances per day. The clear rookie time is only 1 time. Like I said, I only cleared it 1 time. I kind of freaked out on it, and I was like, oh man, now I gotta make a YouTube video just to explain what's going on. But now you guys have been all caught up with Marissa, and I guess you could say that I only died once. Oh yeah, that was right. I think I died once because it was actually like a super kill move. It killed the entire group. And the thing is, whenever the entire group is killed, you can be revived right there in the spot. With the thing is that once you do that, the boss gains health back to 100%. So let's say you're about 20% done of the boss itself and is almost about to keel over. Guess what? If you die, you actually, the whole entire group dies. Guess what? If you come back alive, but so does the boss at full power, and it's like a reset. So yeah, that's kind of a major pain in the keister, but something you're dealt with. So like I said, the dungeons like right here, pretty much so. And like I said, the controller actually does do the stick drift. And let me see if I can actually. I did that so I can see if I can actually maneuver it without the stick drift. As you can tell when I went over there, that I am not even pushing right on the deep or T-pad or the stick, but it is actually suffering from stick drift because of the literally me literally glitching over here. So that's the reason why the last time that first objective was actually red, because I was not up to par of armor, which kind of ridiculous if you think about it, because that was done, but the other one on the other hands are not done yet. As you can see, there's actually zone quest. I don't actually do the zone quest, but I probably should. And then there's you got your daily quest right there. Is literally running around with those big roly-poly guys. Let's see if I can show you guys. It's usually one of these right here. So yeah, I think that's the one right there. Pretty much that's what it is. Our skills have been modified at this time. So our basic attack now actually does 25% more skill damage, and it hits harder with the critical. The Frost Sphere actually hits with double chance of critting when attacking, and then the Arcane Pulse, actually with all of it combined together, the casting speed is 15% decreased, or actually increased, so that way you can cast faster. Does more damage. Does more damage per second, double crits factor for 5 seconds, and can move while charging. So in other words, we can move while charging this thing. Doubles the same thing, double when critting attack monsters, can move while charging, casting speeds up to 15%, and decrease the effect of healing skills on foes by 30% for 5 seconds. So this is actually, and guess what? They're going to heal a lot more less. It's like being hit with that one item in Dark Souls and it prevents you from healing. This one only prevents them for 30%. And then reduce the cost for MP by 400. The blue is actually the standard base damage, or the standard basis for everything else, and the green is pretty much what gets reduced and everything. So yeah, that's a big jump. Mana barrier. Only the last two. The Warden Mana Barrier increases damage absorption by 30% and also decrease cooldown time by 20, so we can cast it faster. Lightning Strike is actually the carving. Lightning Strike doubles crit damage. So yeah, our sorcerer wasn't actually doing much. Double crit. So pretty much now everything's pretty much hitting the crits. The mana boost 2 is when casting, the casting speed is by 25,203 for 20 seconds. So in other words, it will pretty much will cast a lot more faster, and decrease cooldown time, and increase the effective duration by 20%. Everything else is just everything else. We did get a couple of new passive new moves. We got this because we got some of those points and used it for what's it called? Those coins for the 6th anniversary coins to get another phoenix or get another pet or a ride, and this phoenix actually has the effect of shielding me from a fatal attack that would otherwise kill me within 24 hours, and every once 24 hours. And this one actually increases the critical. The effect lasts up to 6 seconds and does not trigger again for a certain period of time. These two were given because I actually did get actually I think this too. This was actually, all these were givens because I did a lot of fishing. I did a lot of alchemy, which I'm pretty much the diamond alchemist here. And then the harnessing the energy, so I pretty much gathered a lot of stuff. Swimming speed is faster than other races, so apparently I swim faster. Plant harvest is up to 15%. Energy harness is that much, so I possibly need to increase some ore if I can actually get that. Like I said, we did get a couple more other stuff. This was actually bought from the novelty store. This one was actually traded in, along with this one and this one as well. Originally we had this one, the flying horse, but not anymore. As you can see, we're pretty much surprised that the nobody here seems to be going. Oh, they're going in, but they're going in, I think, solo. Or it could be an instant match. And guess what? We're still trying to match up with somebody at least. But I'm thinking they're actually doing it solo, because you can do it solo and there's a hard version of it. I think that's what people are doing. So yeah, there's a normal and there's a hard version. But yeah, reason why I'm doing this video so I can catch you guys up, but also do note that the game's gonna be shutting down today for maintenance, I believe. So in other words, yeah, it's gonna be shutting down for maintenance because of those 5 6th anniversary coins that we'll be getting every once in a while, I believe. Let me show you real quick. Yeah, this right here. Let's celebrate Tera's console 6th anniversary. We send you this celebrate Tera's console 6th anniversary. You can get a maximum of 35 per day for staying for 3 hours in the game. Exchange the coins and enhancements and consumables. Craft locked something boxes, 100% boxes. Warning: the Coins are non-bankable and non-tradable. Exclusive items are the 6th anniversary coin, and there's about 5 of them. So pretty much, let's see, we got about 5, 10, 15. So there's still like maybe 20 of them we haven't gotten yet. So yeah, I haven't been able to get them all like all at once. You can see that there's other people that actually did help me out, and I actually helped them out as well. So basically, whenever they need something, I would actually create items for them, and I tell them, if you have this particular item, I would trade this item for you. So cutting out the middleman of the broker or the NPCs. So basically, I'm just like, hey, you know what? I can trade you this item for this item. So that's pretty much what I'm was doing for the entirety of the alchemy master. So we pretty much know how to do our stuff here. This is pretty much what I've been working on. So yeah, and yeah, basically that's pretty much what we've been doing. I haven't been messing with the potions or the other stuff here. I haven't been messing with any of that or any of this, even though if I was to make this stuff right here, it will actually will sell a lot. I believe that is something you have to create from that, and that is homemade from this. So yeah, as you can see, there's a tier. The thing is, it is sold for a good amount of cash. At least that's what I last checked. We were still basics on processing, and basics on smithing, and basic and cooking, and basic and enchanting. Probably what I should do is I probably should increase or try to do my enchantments, because I'm getting stuff that's pretty good and decent. But the whole thing is, now I need to I literally need to now work on getting this stuff done, because the etchings is something I need to work on. The battle dish, on the other hand, it's almost up to par. I just pushed L3 to show you what kind of stuff I can make. I can make curry, or dressing, vinegar, or distilled liquor. But yeah, I don't actually make all this other stuff, because you can see it says red 0 means I won't gain anything from it, but the green means something I can actually gain. So basically, I've just been fishing and trying to get my cooking basics done, and once that's done, the next tier, which is 300, I believe, no, 500, which is this stuff right here, will be unlocked. And the one I'm actually looking forward to actually trying to get, let me see, crit factor by 20, attack speed, would probably be the this one right here. Or once that one's mastered, I would actually want to and try to get, I think this one would actually be best, spicy fish buffet. I'm not gonna lie, that does sound fantastic. I haven't been to a buffet in a long time. But the one thing I'm trying to actually get or gain is this one right here. This particular item right here helps with crafting. Just kind of ironic, using a crafting item to actually increase the crafting. The reduced gather time by 20 seconds, which is also pretty good. Which is pickled carrots, which is meh, okay. I just think of honey glazed carrots. Or this one right here, the fish salad, reduces the fishing literally by 20%. And this actually helps with fish difficulties by legendary fishes. And you know, I actually did capture a couple of them myself, but this is actually pretty good. Whenever you try to create it, there's a chance from getting regular to critical. And then as for drink wise, not really. Hopefully we can make it out of here and melt the boss insanely fast. So before I do anything, yeah, okay, never mind. I guess we're going anyway. Guess we're going up in the spiral. Yeah, this is the phoenix I got.
Your lives finally have a purpose. Through your sacrifice, the Federation's corruption ends.
You'll never get away with this.
Okay, so that's the cutscene right there. Apparently I don't know where I'm going because our Phoenix is too big for the room. Go. Apparently someone's dancing. Okay, there we go. Attack! Oh yeah, we're doing a little bit more heavier damage now. Should have my little friend out here too. We're at 50%, we're close to it. Ooh, like I said, it's hard. Kinda hard to fight when you are... Ooh. This also makes it harder for me to gather stuff too, so... Apparently everyone else can get the stuff faster because they have more, 2 or 3 little pets, I guess, running around. Over here, supposed to destroy the guards here. Excuse me. Over here is the second boss. So basically that pushes our attack stuff like to that much. Nope, can't do it again. Because the stick has stick drift. So yeah, we're doing a lot more better damage than we were before. Ow. Meteor. Yeah, almost 16 million right there. That's a lot of damage. And you can see pretty much all our attack is pretty much critical. And apparently I'm the leader of the group. I did not know that. What? Yeah, apparently that's a weird effect. moment now. See how I can't actually just grab something because the thing automatically pushes me to walk somewhere else. That's why I don't actually do dungeons too well, because literally I don't actually get the option to actually go and pick stuff, because for one thing, the thing here actually does not allow me to. My controller is literally fighting me for control. Here we just interact with this thing. Teleport to the stored field. Give me one moment. Okay, so I just basically plugged in and unplugged my head jack. I don't know how people actually get their cars, but there is one dude. Every time I go over to Valkylion, he literally has me sitting in his car, man. I don't know why.
This little game has been fun, but it ends now.
That girl in the background. Ah! She's the loudest one. Oh, what the? How is that even possible? But anyway, I can still hit you from over here, buddy. Laws of physics be damned. You can hit through walls. Alright, we got him at 50%. Uh oh, he's away from me. I can't really do anything. Somehow the rock hits me from over here. Oof. Oh yeah, that's right, that Phoenix that protects me from that one fatal attack. Ah. I can't do much. I was stuck over here. But you get the gist of it, though. Bring him over here. Like I said, I don't know what's hitting me, but... I'm trying to hit him, but it seems like I'm out of range. But they're about to finish him off anyway. See, that little pixie or robot actually picked it up before I could. But yeah, that cutscene was the dragon literally was literally him saying, "You dare defeat me, you worm." Well played. Yeah, well played for behind the wall. Pick that up. It's not too bad, but still kind of sucks that I couldn't. I was literally showing you what exactly. See, this is what I meant. These coins are the ones that actually will give you the extra armor. And quite literally, if you're in a team or a group already. And this is where you get the last cutscene that I just showed you. So yeah, this cutscene will actually show as soon as you actually get out here. Where's the teleporter thing? Oh, there it is. And when you walk over here, that's when the other cutscene comes in, and he does the whole slapping and everything, saying you betrayed me and stuff like that. So basically, that's the only thing you guys missed, and the only reason why we managed to get into the dungeon is because our armor was literally under leveled, and our character looks like she's having a heart attack because of the controller. As you can see, it went like that real quick. But yeah, let's see. I didn't actually get anything new because, like I said, the controller has stick drift and it's pretty much hard to control stuff anyway. So the next video, I pretty much probably would be doing it with non-commentary because, for one thing, I can play without me literally autopilotly going to the left like this and trying to fight for control when I don't need to, when I don't have the headphones plugged in. So yeah, it kind of sucks. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be updated with new content that gets started on the next video. Thank you for watching, and you guys and girls have a fantastic day. Bye bye. Till next time.